welcome you to our Russian news channel. Subscribe to the channel, like, comment and keep up to date with new videos. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, in talks with his Polish counterpart Zbigniew Rau, noted the readiness of NATO and the United States to discuss proposals put forward by Moscow on security guarantees in December last year, including the non-deployment of intermediate and shorter-range missiles in Europe and the transparency of NATO military exercises. The swiftness with which NATO has changed its attitude towards Russian security initiatives suggests that all is not lost, Lavrov said after the talks. Nevertheless, Moscow has not yet obtained the main thing from the West: guarantees of non-expansion of NATO and an embargo on arms supplies to Ukraine. In addition, there is no progress in negotiations on a political settlement of the conflict in eastern Ukraine. Since the beginning of this year, 2 meetings of advisors to the leaders of the Normandy 4 countries, Russia, Ukraine, Germany, France, have already taken place in Paris and Berlin, but both have failed. Russia got a lot of attention and a huge interest in communicating with Russian officials, got the negotiations it demanded from the West. The West did not agree to key Russian demands, but agreed to the very fact of negotiations, and most likely they will continue. We received very specific proposals from the United States, says Ignatov. In the Ukrainian direction, Russia has achieved little, because its key requirements for the implementation of the Minsk agreements are not being met. Kiev cannot implement them, the expert continues. In general, the maintenance of the uncertainty of the situation allowed Russia to take a step back with saving face, he believes. As a result of diplomatic initiatives and military deployment, Russia has achieved several goals, said Alan Kafruni, professor of international relations at Hamilton College. First, it sent a signal to the US and NATO that Ukraine's official or de facto entry into NATO is a red line that will lead to huge costs for Ukraine. Second, more generally, the European security architecture, and especially Ukraine's status, is now a matter of negotiation rather than a domain of US discretion, Professor Kafruni said. That's all. Thanks for your attention. Subscribe to the channel and keep up to date with the latest news from Russia. Good luck.